with my good buddy YugiBot, and I got my friend Game Builder here. So today we're going to be talking about the
Hey,
new Link
why
summoning.
can't I be good buddy?
You want to know what? I don't need
The
your
hell is
sassing, man.
this?
Anyway, we're going to be doing a discussion about the new summoning mechanic coming about in Yu-Gi-Oh! V Reigns or Reigns, whatever the heck they're calling it. I know it's supposed to be
Wait,
pronounced
how can it be
like,
V? The last one was V. This should be VI.
because it's supposed to be
It's
VR.
VR.
It's supposed to be based
For
in
VR.
VR.
Well, that's not how Roman numerals work.
Too
Anyway,
bad.
it leaked
Wait,
in the
hide and
V
seek.
Jump magazine, so it essentially just destroys everything in the game, especially Pendulum. So let's just get right into the first topic here.
First of all, I just want to open this up by saying, look, I know links have been getting a bad rap, but personally, I think they're a great mechanic. They help tie up a lot of loose ends, slow down the game. People have been saying the game's been too fast for years. Well, now they got what they wanted, so they can just shut the hell up and... Oh, God, they suck.
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's get right
God.
into the first topic here. Aesthetically speaking, what they look like. So they have this new blue color with a bunch of hexagons on it.
Hey, you
They
know
have
what?
all these
I like
weird
the color
arrow
blue.
things. Some of them are highlighted to indicate what's
Hey,
linked to it.
people said pendulums were crazy good. I say these are crazy shit.
Thanks.
But you know, they're just. I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
So they got the blue coloring, they got the arrows, they have no level. They have, instead of defense, they have link numbers. So this one in particular is link 3. So YugiBot, what are your insights on what it looks like? What do you think?
They should have gone with a different color because we already have ritual monsters.
Yeah, but blue's a great color. Maybe like navy blue. That would have been okay. But
We
no.
already have 2 blue cards if you include the collector's edition obelisk. So,
I don't. That does not count.
It's a card.
Yeah, who's gonna say, "Yo, I'm pulling out my obelisk that I can't
it's
even
already
play in
been
a
printed.
duel"?
We don't actually have any other cards.
I mean, because so many
brightly
people
colored
play
cards
that
like
actual. Wait, hold up. Nobody even plays the playable obelisk, and you're telling me, "Hey, look, we already have the obelisk that can't be used in a duel. This is just too much."
I'm just saying they already
What?
printed it.
What?
I mean, why have 3 cards? Like, I know one of them is not playable, but one of them is already blue. We already have an entire typing that's blue.
Hey, why should they have made that yellow raw? Normal monsters are yellow. What are you?
It's really not yellow if you really want to put it.
Raw is like a bright
The normal
yellow, and then
monsters.
the normal monsters are like a light tan.
Well, they're a vanilla color, which is why they're
Okay.
called vanilla monsters.
Yeah.
So if you look at the channel of every YouTuber on the face of the planet, and you listen to every player, for how many years have they whined, moaned about, "Oh, the game is so fast, I can't stand it. The game only lasts like 2 turns. Oh my god." Well, now the game's gonna last about 50 turns with, you know, one normal monster at a time.
Let's go back. So
one
ye
extra
old
monster at a
goat
time.
format, guys. Wee-hoo.
Hey, you know what?
That
That's
was-
why. So full disclosure, I haven't played this game for real in a while. The closest I've come is picking up a crap ton of old garbage cards and playing with Draco Set. What's your name on this?
Just YugiBot, I guess.
YugiBot?
I'm on the Yu-Gi-Oh organization website, and the typing has changed. It's no longer just straight up cyber. It's ciphers.
Yeah, it's weird. Cyverse, like cyber
Hey,
and universe.
ciphers are cool.
So I guess they realized that
I
they
mean-
needed to change.
I guess.
Again,
what
that
do you-
is
what do you
utterly
feel about them
irrelevant.
not
We're
having
talking
levels?
about. They, wait,
I
what? Hold
I
up.
don't
They
really-
don't have levels?
No, because they're linked.
Do they have ranks?
No,
What can you do with them then? Oh my god, I
Nothing.
actually can't.
unless
I
they
mean-
specifically indicate something that says that they have a certain level, but they don't.
I don't really
Why?
mind that fact because you already have Xyz monsters which don't have levels already.
Yeah, they have ranks.
That was stupid. That bothers me. But anyway, don't mind.
What? How do
I
you
mean, this
feel about? How do
essentially-
you feel about the mechanic of how you summon them? Just any like combination of. Like,
You mean
effect, just send stuff.
besides
to
the fact that
Jesus Christ, they're contact fusions. Just make them
Yeah.
fusions. Just call them fusions. Jesus Christ. We already
Well,
have like,
yeah.
one.
I
What
love
is
that.
it? Look at First of the Dragons. 2 normal monsters. That's still a fusion versus some of these 2 Earth effect monsters. That's even more specific. Yet it gets its own type of monster. God, we have enough summoning like monsters. We have enough kinds of monsters. Pendulums was pushing it. People didn't even want pendulums. Like there are still people, myself included, who are like, pendulums are a little. But
They
hey,
never
you know,
pretty much die. Hooray!
look, nobody, very few. When look, synchros, people were like, okay, things speeding up. Xyz, people were like, okay, they've perfected their summoning mechanic. It's pretty fast. It's pretty good. Then Pendulum came along, and people were like, this is kind of OP, man. I don't know if I'm okay with.
Pendulum 5 auto win because there's a Kieran in there.
Exactly. So people were kind of irritated by Pendulum. I mean, we had the first emergency ban list since what? Teledad? But Links? Really, buddy? We have enough of this.
Is
We have enough
pretty-
trash.
How do you
There's
feel
enough
about them,
trash on
like each one I've
Dumpster
read so far?
Island.
How do you guys feel about each of them having pretty much a built-in protection?
Oh well,
try
I
and-
didn't. Keep in mind, full disclosure, I haven't read any of these.
I'm just
so
saying. Pretty much all of the ones that I've read so far, they all have a built-in protection, so you always have a link on the field. So it's like
can't
it's
you only have one link at a time anyway?
Yeah, it's.
Look. If there's anything I'm a fan of, I love that the pendulum zones got eliminated and that pendulum monsters just go in the spell and trap zone. Makes sense. They're supposed to be spell and traps. We don't give spell and traps their own special. Well, anyway, I'm happy about that, and that's about it. Maybe the raised life points because it knocks down FDKs.
Why would?
But,
So yeah, speaking
they raising points.
of changes to the zones and such, what do you guys
I'm
think other than
happy that
Lucas's rant going on right now?
I'm happy that pendulum zones are gone.
As am I.
Am I able? Can I speak?
Yes.
No.
Overpower
I have
him,
problem.
please.
I'm sorry.
I am not happy for the fact that since there is a link monster that just requires 2 normal monsters, people are going to be putting Rescue Rabbit in everything now.
Yes. Yeah, I realize that as well. You just that's gonna make Rescue Rabbit go up like skyrocket and then like things like columns that never really used to matter like are game changing now. Like depending on where you put your monsters now can determine if you can put an Xyz monster there. So that's really annoying. Now you have to play cards like what Senate Switch that you can switch the
Wait, hold up. So let me get this straight. You can only have 1 extra deck monster at a time, and you can only get an extra deck monster through the use of a link monster.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
The game they're forcing something upon you that they know players probably won't like.
Look,
When has
they're gonna-
forcing things that are generally not taken very well ever worked in any scenario?
Look, you heard all the videos of, people, this is the end of game with pendulums. Like, people are going to quit. People
but
won't
these
stand for this.
pendulums kind of float, like, even though it
But
was broken,
this-
it flowed into the game without completely changing, like, oh, snap, the thing that has been in the game since the beginning of the game, an extra deck, originally called a fusion deck, you now have to, like, you
Exactly.
didn't have to have a specific zone for it. You could still go in your extra deck, but now you have to have a specific zone for a specific, well, you don't need a specific monster. If you have an extra deck zone, and you bring an extra deck monster, it goes straight to that extra deck monster slot. But if you bring out a link monster, you have multiple extra deck monster slots. But it's
The
like,
only real, like, old cards that became really important after pendulums came out were, like, those really old style spell and trap removal because MSTs weren't enough. That was before they gave us Twin Twisters. But with
Yeah.
these, they just, like, pendulums power creeped, but they didn't cut down decks.
they didn't take away anything from the game. They just added stuff. It's always been adding on to the game, even though
Yeah,
pendulums have
and
been
it's-
broken. this mechanic has just taken us a bunch of steps backwards, which is not what
I
you
mean,
want
there's
in the game.
been ban lists have cut down things, and power creep have cut down old things, but this is the first time where it's okay. We're literally destroying what is it,
Everything we built
90%
since
of
1996.
decks.
And how do you feel since it's being forced upon us? How do you guys feel about the fact that there hasn't been anything like leaked or spoken of about them increasing the extra deck size? Because I'm pissed off.
Wait, they are?
They are not. They are not.
They're not.
So.
Well, it wouldn't matter if they did
Mm.
or they didn't. It doesn't matter.
No,
The
because
extra deck could be
I've
5.
seen a bunch of videos of people being able to go off with like link summoning and stuff like that. Like obviously it's limited, but like essentially once those cards are used up in link format, they're gone.
Okay.
And speaking of limited, how do you guys think the ban list will be affected by this?
When's the last time we had a ban list?
I feel like they're not gonna put out a ban list. This is gonna be their form of putting out a ban list.
This is like the ultimate ban list. This is the equivalent of how many ban lists? Look, on the subject of the extra deck, look, the extra deck could be like 5 right now. They could reduce the size of the extra deck, and it just wouldn't matter because everything is, screwed.
How do you guys feel about what's it called? Pretty much meta moving to all main deck stuff, like all main deck based.
I mean, to be fair,
I find that pretty annoying.
I've played dragons, Chaos Dragons, Blue Eyes from the dawn of time, so it's not going to affect me as much, but it still bothers me.
Yeah, but you still have
And
to
if
bring
it
out
bothers,
silver and stuff like that.
like, look, if it bothers me, someone who doesn't rely on the extra deck as much, I can only imagine all those synchro players whose veins
Synchro players
so
are not happy.
They're the same color as their synchro monsters that they're never going to use again.
They are not happy.
So, But hey, Crystal Beasts, let's go.
Yeah, man. Charlie,
Hooray.
any thoughts you got going on there?
I just wanted to go back to the ban list. Do you think stuff like whatchamacallit? The Xyz monster, the number 1 that could stop stuff. I forgot what it was called.
Shockmaster?
Yeah, do you think he will ever come back because of this format?
I wouldn't
Let's
be
see
surprised.
if a ban list ever comes back, okay? That's the real question. Is a ban list coming back?
You know what card's gonna be broken? Enemy controller.
I was gonna say
Jesus Christ.
Cherries.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, people
Because
can play to like, they can play. They don't even have to play multiples of the same one unless it's like an archetype based like link summoning deck. They can play like one of each different kind of like one that they could use. They don't have to use one particular one, so they could play like 4 to 5 different link monsters in their extra deck that aren't like
Link monster. Oh wait, yeah, they go in the extra deck.
Yeah, they go in the extra deck.
But
they
I
don't get
mean,
their own separate deck.
when they
Again.
just come out, everyone's going to be using only 1 or 2. So if you cherries 1, they can't play at all.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh yeah, cherries exists, but
Yeah.
will it?
I'm
That's the real question.
so
Are they gonna
glad.
just?
Oh, that is a good question. Speaking about the ban list, will they get rid of all of
They
this
would-
anti-extra deck stuff?
If they want their stuff to be playable, they need to ban cherries.
Yeah.
Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they want their stuff, their new stuff to be playable, cherries needs to be banned. Should it be banned? No. But then again, neither should this mechanic exist.
Should Stratos be banned? No.
So,
But it still
if
is.
they want their mechanics to, at any way, shape, or form, be played or playable, bye-bye cherries.
With links coming out, do you guys think they'll take Stratos off the ban list?
Stratos is never coming back, okay?
Yeah. At this point, it's kind of like Half-Life 3.
Even if like Darklaw was banned, if every other elemental hero in the game was banned, odds are they still wouldn't bring back Stratos. It's just like Stratos is beyond dead. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
He's just at a point of no return.
Isn't Yu-Gi-Oh gonna be a fun time? So,
Hey, I'm not the one. Look, you guys, you're way more into this than I am. So that
me more than you guys.
Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
mean,
Hey, you know what?
So
I can
to
always.
round
I say
things
we crack
off,
out. You know what? We could crack out a game of Monopoly, get out some Risk. We could play checkers. Oh yeah, those games aren't changing at least.
but what about the
I
credit
mean,
card version of
Monopoly has,
Monopoly?
yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
but it still
Monopoly
works the
has
same
other
way.
forms.
It's not like they came out with a new version of Monopoly and it's like, okay, in this new version, okay, um, just throw out everything you had. Like you can't even pretend it's usable. Okay, because it used to be power creep made old stuff unusable, so it was kind of like buy our new stuff. Now it's like, okay, your stuff is literally unable to be played. Buy our new stuff.
Right.
So I know Charlie and I have talked a lot about this, about how there could be like a large possibility just because of the big split in the like the player base and community, of the possibility of them making two separate formats, like a pre-link summoning format and a post-link summoning format.
That's definitely going to happen among player base, similar to the way Goat format has evolved. But
Well, I'm saying like
because up
you know
until
how
now,
like Magic has adopted a lot of a lot of separate formats like Commander and stuff like that.
okay,
Because
but Magic listens to their player base.
I know,
Like
but
they'll create cards to accommodate game modes that players have created. Like the Commander mode in Magic, that was invented by players. Yet they started creating Commander sets to support it. Konami? Have you seen a goat format pack anytime? No, I don't think so.
no.
Well, that's
So
because
Yeah.
it's Konami.
do you think like companies like ARG or and stuff like that will start doing?
ARG is going to have a ball with this because people will flock to ARG because ARG is going to do what they can to accommodate the player base.
Yeah.
So
Do you think OTS stores and stuff
I
like
don't know what
that,
that is.
official tournament stores, like official Konami stores and stuff like that, like what Gamers Gambit is?
Hmm.
That's why they run like big events like regionals and stuff like that, because they're official like Konami sponsored stores. Do you think that since they're also like their own business, just because they're sponsored by Konami, do you think they'll start doing like split locals and stuff like that?
That'll depend on the store, but if they have any sense, they will. I mean, it'll get them more cash than following the Konami rules will.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, I think we covered
Though
everything.
I can totally see Konami, like a month after Links coming out with some card that's like, hey, you can have extra deck monsters on the field other than that one spot, except it'll be like a secret rare.
like the Link monsters do have a left and right, so on the image, so I can only imagine that
It'll be like, oh, this brand new secret rare spell card that's
short printed in our newest set.
that lets you place an extra deck monster in either link zone. Haha.
Ooh.
I mean, come on. Let's be honest. Come on.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well,
I wouldn't be
looks
too
like
surprised.
the video is coming to a close here. I think we all have our little bit of input. We all generally think links suck. I'm gonna put it out
What?
there.
No, they're great. I mean, look at them.
They're-
They're a balanced
They're a
mechanic that slows
quality
down the game.
card,
They
great
help
for
to
business.
eliminate like they help slow the game down, make it fun for casual players again. Oh my god, I
Makes
could
it
just
so
feel
easy for people to learn how to play this game, right?
I could just feel the nail sliding through my flesh, nailing me to. Anyway, let's go. Here we go. Fun stuff. Links are
Alright.
great.
Alright,
Links are
well,
great.
looks like the video is coming to a close, guys. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback.
By links. By all the new links.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely let us know if you like the new format for uploading and stuff like that. Really like to hear about that as well. So anyway, guys, hit that like button as hard as you can and subscribe to my channel. And Yugi
Like with a hammer. Like break your keyboard. Jesus
yes,
Christ, come on.
Well, you can't hit the like button with your keyboard. You gotta hit it with a mouse. You know, it's the only way it can work. And then
Oh, well, you know. What
What
do
if they're
I
on mobile?
You
Is that when you use a hammer?
You gotta tap the screen, man. Gotta tap real hard. Get the nail hammer.
Break
If your
fingers.
screen isn't broken by the end of this, you're doing something wrong.
Definitely let us know if you like this podcast type video. Definitely hit the subscribe button and that bell new thingy so that you guys can get notifications about when we make new stuff. Wednesday,
Yes.
Thursday, and Friday. Keep that in mind, guys. So, yeah. Catch you guys in the next one. And as always, I hope you enjoyed
Catch you on the flip side.
what he said.
I'm tilted.
This is also true. Later.
Don't
Don't hate us.